Now I am going to visit the Bidar Fort. It is 3 kilometers far from the central bus stand in Bidar. We can hire an auto from the city to reach here. This fort seems larger than I assumed. Through this video, let us go through the views and history of Bidar Fort in Karnataka. This fort is open daily for visit from 9 am till 5 pm and no ticket need to enter inside the fort. Parking facilities are also available in front of the gate of this fort. During summer peak, temperatures in Bidar may reach upwards 40 degrees Celsius. So if you are visiting in the fort in summer, it is better to keep adequate water, snacks and an umbrella. This fort, the city and the district are all affixed with the same name, Bidar. Bidar is a city in the northeastern part of the Karnataka state in India. It is headquarters of Bidar district which borders Maharashtra and Telangana. The city is well known for its many sites of architectural, historical and religious importance. By owing its rich heritage, the city has a prominent place on the archaeological map of India. Bidar was the capital of Bahmani kingdom in 14th century. This fort was built by Ahmad Shah Wali Bahman. The fort was renovated in 15th century by Sultan Ahmad Shah I, as he shifted his capital from Gulbarga, today known as Kalaburgi, to Bidar. Ahmad Shah I shifted to Bidar in 1457 and established his fort with a number of Islamic monuments. There are over 30 Islamic monuments inside the fort, and we can see mosques and mahals inside the fort with the Islamic Persian architecture. The fort has 7 main entrances. The 7 gates of the fort are named from east to west as follows. Gate 1, the main gate, is known as Mantu Darwaza. Gate 2 known as Kalmat Ki Darwaza. Gate 3 and 4 are without a name. Gate 5 known as Delhi Darwaza. Gate 6 known as Kalyani Darwaza, and Gate 7 known as Karnataka Darwaza. There are 37 bastions of octagonal shape on the fort wall, with cannon made of bars of metal welded together and held together by metal hoops were mounted on bastions. The Munda Burj is the most prominent bastion, and the heaviest guns were placed here to dominate the approaches. Amongst the most formidable forts of the country, it is situated in the eastern part of the town and has within its ruin of palaces, mosques and other buildings which had been built of trapped rock, stone and mortar were used to be built the fort walls. The fort is entered from southeast by a zigzag passage protected by 3 gateways. The entrance gate has a lofty dome, the interior of which had been painted in bright colors. First we are entering near to the Rankin Mall. Opposite that, here is a fort museum. It is a small museum located within the Bidar fort, for exclusively dedicated to the history of Bidar and its brilliant fort. Among the exhibits there are swords, scimitars, guns used in medieval times. No entry fee is also there, but photography is prohibited inside the museum. Bidar Fort has a number of monuments within the fortress complex. Prominent amongst them are the Rankin Mahal or painted palace, so called because of its elaborate decoration with colored tiles. The Takht Mahal or throne room, the Jami Masjid over the Great Mosque, and Salah Khampa Masjid, the 16-pillar mosque. This fort is more than 500 years old, still standing strong. According to the book Bidar Heritage, published by State Department of Archaeology, Museums and Heritage, of the 61 monuments listed by the department, about 30 are located in and around Bidar city, explaining its nickname City of Whispering Monuments. The heritage sites in and around Bidar have become the major attraction for film shooting in recent years, with Bollywood making visit apart from Kannada film industry. Salakamba Mosque is the next main attraction after the Rankin Mahal. The fort complex was put by UNESCO on its tentative list to become a World Heritage Site in 2014, with others in the region under the name Monuments and Forts of the Deccan Sultanates. Bidar city and fort are located on the edge of the Bidar Plateau, the northmost in Karnataka state. The plateau are comprising lower laterite hills, ends to the north at the Manchira river, a major tributary of the Godavari river. The Karanja River, a subtributary, drains the surrounding low-lying areas and feeds into the Manchira River. Bidar district comprises the only part of the Godavari basin in Karnataka. Geologically, Bidar district is predominantly Deccan Trap with underlying layers of gneiss emerging along the eastern boundary. The plateau has an altitude of 2,200 feet and measures 22 miles in length and 12 miles in width at its broadest. The plateau encompasses a total area of 190 square kilometers. Bidar Fort is built in the form of an irregular rhombus on the edge of the plateau with sheer walls built along the north and east. The ancient capital Kalyani, today's Basavakalyan of the Western Chalukya Empire, is situated about 40 miles to the west of the Bidar city.